Anyway, yeah, I mean, a lot of people ask me for advice on making your, stream successful and stuff. And I think that that's such an interesting topic. In fact, Rip has told me that he's been really like, what's the word? Like, he's been trying to push me to do some kind of how to succeed on Twitch kind of video. Like, just talking about things. Because, even though it wouldn't be a how to succeed on Twitch, it definitely would be, like, my thoughts on it. Different ideas and things that can make your stream more fun. Not only for the people watching, but for yourself. I think it's so important. Oh my god, yippity yapping. I already pulled the switch, though. Nah, I don't think it would necessarily be an esports video. I'm not even very capable of doing esports videos, I just mean like a video sharing my thoughts on it. I don't talk about it, ouch, that much. I thought that was gonna kill me. I think, I mean, I've talked about it before, but one of the things that I think, like, for me, the way, how when you are trying to improve in a fighting game, you always go back and watch your own matches, and you pinpoint all of the things that were a mistake, right? Like, I don't like that I did that there. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Next time, do this. So watching your own streams really it really doesn't work that well, for me at least. It's just like, I've already seen it, I've already seen the whole thing. I was there when it happened. And I do watch them sometimes, but I think an even more effective way is to watch other people's streams, right? Because watching other people's streams is perfect. You're watching content that you have never seen before, and you're learning from someone else's mistakes. So when I watch someone stream, I'm really critical. Like, I'm thinking to myself, what don't I like about this guy? And what do I like about this guy? And after doing that for a while, I think the thing that I concluded the most is it's really important to have someone who is well-spoken and someone who is in a good mood. Those are the two most important things. You don't even really need to be funny, and you don't need to be that good at anything. You just need to be well-spoken and, good attitude. And don't be annoying. I mean, being annoying is pretty... The thing is, it's pretty hard to not be annoying, because you don't know you're being annoying when you're doing it. That's kind of the nature of it, or otherwise people wouldn't do it. The only people who are annoying on purpose are people like Rip. And, that's a different story for a different day. But, I think that being in a good mood and being in a kind of a mood that's welcoming, even if the things you're saying are kind of rude, like, I'm not really that welcoming of a guy, right? Sometimes people will donate and I'll be like, shut the fuck up, or something like that, right? And that's not really, like, polite, per se, but the sentiment and the attitude is that of fun. We're here to have fun, And that's, like, the primary goal. So, I don't know, that's my philosophy on it. I think that having fun is the most important thing. And no matter what you do, even if it's like, even if you're a little offensive, or if you post a link with a dick or two in it or whatever, as long as the sentiment is not to, like, offend anyone or to hurt anyone, then whatever, man. That's what rules are for, dude. This is the internet, right? Post a dick. What's the big deal? But I don't know. I'm pretty lenient. I also don't like rules. That's another thing. Rules in the chat room are like... I don't like rules. I don't like bots. When I go to other chats and there's a fucking robot in the chat room every 5 seconds telling me who to follow and what to do, I hate that shit. Fucking robots, dude. I hate robots. Fuck you. So I'm personally very, very much against robots in my chat room. I don't like them. But that's just me. Lots of people like robots. Oh my god. These guys are fucking whack! Oh, run for it. Abort Mish. Christ. These guys are crazy. 3 of them? Here's the best way to deal with these guys. I'll show you the strat. Who said that?
Successful streaming equals play a game while treating the chat like they're hanging out in the room with you. If it's not fun for you, and you just want to eat sports, you're gonna get a hernia and yak your lunch.
Thanks very much. But it's not exactly like that, right? I think part of what makes I really appreciate it, first of all, but part of what makes streaming so interesting is that it's like having friends with you in the room, but you never have to give them a turn. They're not allowed to play. Lurk Love, thanks very much, Lurk Love, for the 5 days straight. Yeah, it's like being a ball hog, right? Like, I'm over here, you're chilling with me, but don't even think about asking for a turn. You're not allowed to play. You can't play. You can just watch. And I think if you do it right, like if you're a good streamer, not only can you not play, you also can't talk, right? Shut the fuck up. I'm busy. If you're a good streamer, you can look in the chat, enjoy the interaction, and then drop that shit. Boom, you don't even exist. Now it's go time. Let me fuck this boss up. You know what I mean? I think that's another skill for streamers. I don't think I'm very good at that part. Being able to, like, do what I want to do on screen and talk to the chat and say things and, you know, laugh and tell jokes and shit. That's not easy to do. Some people are very good at it, though. Oh my god. That's crazy. Ah! What the fuck, dude? Oh my god. Dude, that took a shitload. I should have used my northern regalia. That was crazy. I think that talking is super important. It's like one of the most important parts of streaming. You have to talk. Sometimes people will stream and they'll just be like, for a long time, they'll just not say anything. And it's really hard to remember to do this. I mean, you would think that you wouldn't need a reminder, right? But sometimes it's really hard to remember to do this. I think that talking, even if what you're saying means nothing, is important as a streamer. So, like, if I was like doing this right now and I wasn't talking about being a streamer, right? I would say you should do some shit like, okay, all right, what's over here? Oh, did I kill these guys? Oh shit, what's on this side? Oh, coast is clear. Let me go up these steps. You know, like, I'm just thinking out loud. That's all I'm doing, you know? Like, it's the same shit that's going on in my head, but I'm just using my mouth to express it to the rest of you. But the stuff I'm saying is meaningless. It's just, it makes the stream easier to digest, I think. For me, at least. I mean, I don't want to fucking sit here and just look at some clown looking at something else, right? I want to fucking hear what he has to say about it. That's what I think. What do you have to say about it? You're playing this game right now. What do you have to say about it? And I think another thing is it could be easy, especially with your favorite games, to forget to repeat. I mean, even though I've said a million times why I love this game, it doesn't mean that I shouldn't say why I love this game right now. Because, you know, what else am I gonna fucking say? I don't have shit else to fucking say. Might as well talk about how great fucking Demon Souls is, right? I mean, it is great. No! This game sucks! Not typically. But I do always stream at night at some point. I try to stream every day, actually. As much as possible. But I don't think it's a good idea to do a schedule. I think that it's a bad idea to do a schedule. It's good for some things, though. Like, if you're trying to be esports, it's definitely good for esports. But it's really bad for not getting burned out. Or getting burned out, or whatever. I feel like if you do a schedule, you're gonna not want to do it sometimes. And if you don't want to do it, it's gonna show in your mood. Boy, I gotta tell you, and not only, it's not just myself that's, I've discovered this on my own, but I've also discovered this from watching other streamers as well. And, a lot of streamers have a schedule, and a lot of streamers are, like, kind of forced to play a game that they don't necessarily want to play. And as a consumer, when I watch these people's streams, I think that they're so much worse. They bring me down. Like, if someone doesn't want to play and they're playing because they have to because it's part of their schedule, or if they don't want to play that game but they're playing it because it's part of their job, man, that's the worst stream that you could ever watch. Because we're watching this guy in prison. It's like going to Charles's job or anyone else's job and just sitting there in the cubicle and watching them type shit. They don't want to be there. You want to have fun, dude. You want to have fun. You want to be chilling. You want to be doing exactly what you want to be doing. Enjoying it. And that way, if you enjoy it, you can enjoy the people in the chat room's company as well. It's like, everything works together. The stream is more entertaining. Everything works better if you are doing what you want to do. But if you are one of those hard-working hustler-ass motherfuckers, the ones that you don't even care if it's work or not, you just want to fucking do it. You want to be esports, you want a channel with 1 million followers, do a schedule. Do a schedule, man. Schedules are the way. But again, I'm not really a big fan of jobs. If I was going to get a job, I would fucking get a job, right? Oh, God. Oh, come on. Is that guy dead? Oh, there's another guy. Whoa! Yeah, I fucking hate jobs, dude. Jobs are the kind of places where you go if you don't have a beard and you don't mind putting on a tie. I'm not all about that. So, if you're all about the whole streaming thing, for me, I don't know. Some people, the schedule thing doesn't work for me, I think. But I don't want to knock it. I don't want to knock the schedule thing. I genuinely think it's a good idea to have one. It's just that it's more important to me to not make this feel like a job, because it's gonna you'll be able to tell. It won't be as fun. I won't be in a good mood. I'll be in a shitty mood. I'll be complaining about things and like I don't know what I'll do. I don't usually stream when I'm in a bad mood, and I'm very rarely in a bad mood in the first place. I try to keep a positive attitude no matter what. Even when I'm pissed, I try to keep it together and just quit being a bitch, and think about something that you appreciate. But I definitely, not even a bad mood. If I'm not feeling I'm fucking excited about playing this game right now, then I'm not going to stream. Because it just isn't going to be cool. I want to be fucking amped up, dude. I want to get my shit pushed in by these stupid ninjas, It's fun. But sometimes it's really hard for me to even find, when I'm watching some streams, and I'm not really even trying to talk shit. There are a lot of streams out there where their behavior is very, typical, stereotypical Twitch streamer, where they produce fake hype, they yell, there's a green screen, the celebration for a subscriber is, really weird, involves dancing and music and... there's all kinds. Everyone's got their own gimmick, right? The thing is that's got to get old sometime. Oh, man! Get the fuck out of there! You got to respect the hustle, though. Some people are down with doing that shit till the end of time. I will dance for every person that subs. Don't ever forget it. Oh! Don't do it. Oh my god, this fucking Red Knight. That's what happens when you talk too much. Twitch streaming is very interesting. I wonder what's going to happen with Twitch in the future, right? Amazon bought it, but nothing really changed. The only thing that changed is they started to mute archives. People were pretty pissed at first, but whatever. Twitch isn't going to change that. It's fucking esports, right? So now that Amazon bought Twitch, what's next, right? What's gonna happen? Is this shit gonna blow up? Has it already blown up? I don't even know. My grandma doesn't know what Twitch is, so it's not that big of a deal. But it seems like it's getting pretty big. Why have fake hype when you can have nut hype? Well, I don't know. I mean, it's weird. What some people consider to be hype is just not hype for some other people. I don't know.